What up, Aquarius? How you doing? Tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology. How'd your week go? Aquarius, it's time to do your energy check-in for everything that's going on in your life. Pulling in the energies at the beginning of November 2024-ish. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decide to come and hang out with us for a little bit, is perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless and totally meant to find you whenever you find them. Everything happens for a reason. And thank you very much for being here. Appreciate and love you for it. Go ahead and hit that like down here. Love it for you. You deserve it. I chose to be here. This is for you. TikTok, double tap the screen. Facebook, Instagram. Hello, hit the like. And y'all, if you want to come and be a part of the family, the links are in the bio to the channel over on YouTube, Archer Astrology Tarot, help yourself. Subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. And even if you are subscribed, double check, tap the bell, make sure it's set to all so you do get notified. All right, because I do go live weekdays with each individual sign readings, as well as a live all signs Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern. So come and be a part, hang out, help yourself, and have a good time. Okay? And feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like. There will be a pinned comment down below with some timestamps for your viewing convenience. They do get a little bit long here, the readings do, but that's only because I'm looking at everything, okay? I'm going to take a peek at what's going on in your life, see what's up in your wallet with a little work and finance checkup, see what's going on with the Aquarius is dealing with a past person, see what's up with the Aquarius is dealing with a new person. Then we'll come back together for the future influence on the connection. And of course, all the messages will be for yours, and there's highest and greatest good only, of course, because you know we only fly to Honey Skies at Archer Airlines, and y'all get big front seats. So help yourselves. All right? If you want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the one-on-one Zoom meeting readings and traditional private YouTube links. So either way, I look forward to reading for you. All right. And if you want to check out all the goodness the channel has to offer, all the stuff is down in that pinned comment. It's got links to the Archer Astrology link tree that takes you to all the playlists, the pick-a cards, the all signs, the individual signs. And when you need a break from the cards, the base covers with my rusty trusty Hoffner over here, Bill, it's there too for you. All right. We got the greats. And then there's also a little link, a little Easter egg down there, a link tree for Caitlin Petty when you want to like totally get a break from the cards and just rock out and enjoy some good music. She got you covered, okay? And her and I are both up for the 2025 Cheer Choice Awards. So voting begins on November 15th. Y'all want to check that out? I'll make a couple posts and stuff, but vote. All right, she's in music. I'm in motivational speaker, which makes no sense because I don't even understand English yet. Whatever. I read tarot well. All right. So let's take a peek at what's going on for you and the one on your mind, all right? Everything we got. I'm going to use the Biblical Tarot to grab the base cards, all right? I've always tied the Bible into the tarot because this stuff's for the good. You don't use this stuff for bad stuff. It's good stuff. And then the Cozy Tarot will throw a cozy load of clarifiers at this, just like a warm winter fire, all right? Let's do it to it. When I sat down to meditate on your energies, to get a title card and everything, and I'm like, all right, God, what's up with Aquarius's energy? Because you, Aquarius, you know I love reading for you, right? You guys are like incredibly amazing. And so God's like, well, they want to resolve this and make an offer. I'm like, is it just past person? God's like, no, it's like everybody. I'm like, what are you talking about? And God's like, I know, I'm confused too. I'm like, no way. And God's like, yeah, way. I'm like, oh, I guess I better get to the bottom of this then. So we're going to figure out what's going on. All right. So we're going to tap in and tune into Aquarius energy. This is why I love reading for you. I could seriously hang out with an Aquarius all night long, look at the stars, have a Heineken, grab a pineapple pizza with some anchovies, and just make it work. We got the Chariot card that popped. That means the deck's already charged too. All right, so God even wants to know. God's like, we're not even wasting time on this. I need to know what's going on too. Get to work, Archer. All right, the Chariot here shows some fast direction that's going to work out in your favor. They're totally taking over your reading, literally like crashing through the wall with their Chariot, okay? They want a victory with you. So I don't know if this is past, new, work, whatever, okay? And the Emperor comes in. Oh, yeah, Daddy's home, and he crashed his car through the wall. Oh, gosh, I hope not. But anyhow, all right, let's go for it. I got an, oh, my gosh. Are we starting this early, Aquarius? Okay, let's do it. I love you. Let's go for it. Here we go. I love pineapples on pizza, actually, AE. I do. No, I would still put ham. Bacon, too. Everything's better with bacon. All right, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I kid you not. What up, Jason? Glad you're hanging out today. I missed you, man. I'm glad you're here. You're a true good man. I love it. Love Fire. How you doing? All right, let's go. Mystic. Oh my gosh. What's up, MPHO? What's up, Mofo? I missed you. And I know I'm not saying your screen name right, but I still totally dig it. All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles, Aquarius. We're tapped in. Let's go. You notice how they're distracting? See how like I'm saying hi to everybody? Your person's trying to distract me. All right, let's go. Can't do it. I'm Archer. I'm untouchable. Let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Uno and dos. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Here we go. Let's do it. Overall energy is the 4 of Pentacles. Jack and Rose showed up in Luke 12 again. This is never, don't let go. Don't let go, Aquarius, okay? This here shows you guys can power through this and find a way to make things work out. So the 10 of Cups and that Emperor won't go away. And the 10 of Swords underneath that too. So I've already got repeating 10s coming out on this. And looks like the book of Luke might tie into what's going on in your current life situation. And the outcome takes you to the 2 of Pentacles, all right? That 10 of Swords shows they're overthinking this big time, okay? 10 of Swords is Samson getting a haircut because he loses his strength. Gemini and Leo energy on this one. Maybe it's straight up that. Maybe they're checking out your social media profile and you've changed your look up somehow, or you've gotten a little bit of sass, a little bit of confidence, and it's kind of set them off where they're like, oh my gosh, when did Aquarius turn awesome? Oh boy, all right? So they're gonna have to figure some way out to come forward with the Knight of Wands. That's Joshua's leader of faith. You are bossing up in this energy. And I got a giant green flag there with Joshua's green cape, okay? So this is a fast-paced change that's going to happen with the 10 of Cups. They want a family with you. They're totally taking over your reading. Now I totally get it. Oh my goodness. All right, we got to figure this out. Okay, what are the current conditions at Aquarius? This is wild. The 4 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Leo and Aries energy. You might be dealing with a twin flame journey, huh? All right, what I'm seeing here on this 7 of Wands is you've been feeling just weird lately, haven't you? Because like, in the parable of David versus Goliath, how when David first puts on all the king's armor and gets the king's brand new pretty sword, and he's like, I don't like this, it don't fit, it don't work for me, I just want my stuff back. And the king's like, what? This is all brand new, it cost me a lot of money, a lot of taxpayer money went into that stuff. And he's like, I know, I just need my slingshot. Like you almost like you've spent so much trying to fit in and to be what everybody else wants, that you're just like at the point that you're like, you know what? I think I'm going to go with my direction this time. The 4 of Wands. The rewards for taking this confident approach to things, even though at the moment you might be very emotional about it or even tired from all the work you're putting into it, it's actually putting some stuff around, okay? The boundaries you're setting are going to make waves, but also some changes too. Literally, David, all it took was 1 stone for David. Goliath went down, laid him out without even touching him with a glove. You know what I mean? Okay. This here shows that for some of you that have made a wish or a prayer that you thought had gone unanswered, it's just taking it a moment to manifest. And it's going to come in when you least suspect it. Literally, you're just going to have already like fully 1,000,000% disconnected from the outcome and just been like literally, I see a point where you get mad and you're like, oh, that's fine, God, no problem. It's just not coming my way. If it's just not meant to be, fine, whatever. At that moment, when like even your subconscious truly believes it isn't going to happen, boom, it happens. 4 of Wands, okay? That's the ark being brought to Jerusalem. Coming in on this one, the 4 of Wands, it doesn't always signify a twin flame journey. It really is just the rewards that come in, the stuff that makes you feel like you've accomplished something, that you feel safe and comfortable, okay? This is the warm weighted blanket in my tarot decks. All right, with that 7 of Wands, you're going to be able to, as they say, run the table with 1 ball. Maybe you're an Aquarius that likes shooting pool, a little bit of billiards or something, but that's the analogy that goes with this one. All right, you have had enough of how people treat you, and the boundaries you're setting are going to really set the pattern for the future. Okay. All right, what's up with the work energies on this? What's going on in your wallet? What's up? We got the Fool card and the Judgment card. That came out the same place earlier for Capricorn. You might be an Aquarius Capricorn cusper. It's possible. You might be a January Aquarius. That Fool card comes in too. So believe it or not, this is cool. What I see coming in for you is you actually have a few incoming offers. Like literally, God is putting stuff into place right now because he's seen everything you've gone through. And he's like God's like, one way or another, we're putting you into a new path. We're putting you on top of this one, okay? So heads up, you got some energies changing in the work home front that's going to put you on a pedestal a little bit, all right? You might have to get used to it, all right? You're going to start glowing, all right? Some of you guys might actually be very spiritual, in fact, all right? This could be something like maybe you've got a channel online. Maybe you do tarot or something that's related to motivational speaking or anything. The Judgment card shows the rewards for what you're doing are coming back on this. Judgment card is the 20th card in the tarot deck. I, as a reader, have always tied it to Revelations 20 in the Bible. And the shifts right now, thanks, Jason, the shifts right now that are going on as Pluto gets ready to enter your sign on top of a Mercury retrograde, there's some people, even in the workplace, that are coming back around to make you offers, okay? Like for some of you guys that got passed up for a promotion, for example, because one of the boss's kids got hired or something, a little nepotism in the workplace, they might not straight up apologize and be like, hey, we know we messed up, and like the kid doesn't know what they're doing. They might just be like, you know what, we really would like to have you in that position, stuff like that, all right? For cutting out the snakes in Revelations 19, you roll forward, okay? All right, now, what's up with the past person? This should get interesting, all right? Because remember, you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. All right, my title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do. The Page of Pentacles. Oh, they've learned a lesson from you on justice. Archangel Jeremel's hanging out with them right now. All right, I don't issue and dish out karma. I don't do that stuff. That ain't my job. All right, I'm just the reporter. All right, maybe you or them are actually in social media or something even. But the judgment, the justice, rewind, I'm stuttering. The judge, hold on. Justice. There we go. Welcome back. The Justice card shows here that Archangel Jeremel's handing out the karma. So what I'm seeing right out of the gate is that everything they did to you is actually happening to them, okay? It's not so much that God issues it out. He leaves that to Jeremel's department. But there are some tower cards being put in place that they're basically learning how it feels to do what they did to you, okay? So we'll get some information on that because I do see with Priscilla teaching the teachers that's talked about in Acts that they're getting their act together, okay? So they do still remember every word of the last conversation you guys had, no matter how intense it was. And on this one here, it's kind of like, in the beginning, they were very closed off and defensive, always taking things the wrong way with this Justice card. They never really understood you, but they're kind of learning what it's like to be an Aquarius, okay? I'm seeing the movie It's a Wonderful Life. That might even resonate to you because it's like they're going through a little bit of George Bailey's life right now. You want to know what it's like not to have Aquarius in your life? Okay, we're going to show you, all right? For some of you, they broke one of the 7 deadly sins too, okay? Okay, now let's see what's up. Hey, Voyager 2. Okay, now the new person. Let's see what's going on. Either somebody you've recently started talking to or somebody that's incoming, approaching, and like the tarmac's clear, the landing gear's down, and they're nearer than you think. We have the 9 of Wands to the Empress. I wondered why when I made your title card. I'm like, what cards do I use, God? Empress was the first thing that came into my head, all right? And I always trust my intuition. Those thoughts that are thought of in the first 1/100th of a second are the ones I always roll with, all right? The Empress card on the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius and Leo energy. Because even though the Empress is Libra, the Empress knows what the Empress wants, okay? This could be a Leo. But I read it as a reader as fixed energy, okay? So it could be Scorpio, Taurus, or even another Aquarius, all right? Or just straight up somebody that understands you because they've already passed the tests, okay? The 9 of Wands in the Biblical Tarot is Satan testing Job that's talked about in Job 122, okay? Now, on this one too, with it being about the book of Job here, I'm also seeing that this could be somebody that's connected to the industry you work in, or there's somebody at work interested in you, okay? So they're curious about you, and I'm actually seeing here that they're kind of cool and courageous a little bit too. That 9 of Wands shows they've been through a lot of stuff, okay? But they've passed their tests, all right? Could be a Sagittarius. And we've got the Empress energy that shows they're open, they're ready to receive, all right? They've got a very authentic energy about them, okay? That's Mother Mary on the Empress card. That's about as authentic as you get, right? Okay? So I'm also seeing they're a chosen one because God did choose Mary. You know what I mean? Okay. So I like this. And the number 93 might be a number that resonates to you, or angel number 9393 may be something that you connect with. We'll find out, or we'll play the reading backwards. I don't care. All right. Now, let's go forward and see what the potential future is on this. Any red flags to look out for? Any green flag go time to your final outcome? And I'll pick up the right deck too. We have the Five of Pentacles right to the Lover's card that takes you to the Hierophant. You guys do get to take things to a new level. And this is an open, honest, communicative relationship too. Literally coming out of the cold and feeling better with the Five of Pentacles for what you've been through, that you can rise above this. This is the bleeding woman that's talked about in Matthew. The name Matthew might even resonate to you. Possibly also the name Sam or Luke. But we also the name Aaron or Adam, because we have the Lover's card on the Hierophant. This is choosing to do the work and not feeling like you or them are forced into it. This is two people that want to be in a relationship that goes to a much higher level. So you are at the beginning of a level up and a glow up that's kind of bringing them along for the ride. Like, this is all kind of like reversing itself. Okay, there's a big spin flip with them taking over your reading too. Because you know how, like, for the longest time you have felt like you're a boat in the water trying to move around with the anchor still hooked on, or even worse, the trailer still hooked on? I've seen that happen. It's hilarious. But anyways, this here is like, they feel like you're the boat and they're the tube hooked to the back, and like you're the one in charge. You're towing them along to get them up to your level. Okay. And the new person is ready to come along for the ride with you too. All right. There's a very spiritual connection between the two of you too, because the Hierophant was originally called the High Priest back in the days of Tarot de Marseille. You might even, like, either you have a fond memory of tubing, or it's something you like to do, or you or them have a boat. I'm actually seeing like an Aquarius going tubing out on the water, like skipping on the wake of the boat and stuff, like, and standing up on the tube. Oh my gosh, sit down. What are you doing? Okay, that might only resonate for a few of you, but it does look fun. I'll just drive the boat. Okay, now you could be dealing with a Gemini. There is strong Leo energy here. Sagittarius is hanging out with Taurus. Scorpio, Aries is here. Libra energy. And I'm also feeling a little bit of Virgo too, because the Page of Pentacles, Pisces is here too. And that's the Emperor for Aries. Okay, so yeah, this is coming in faster than you think. And you are indeed very spiritual, because look on this 10 of Cups here. Zachariah and Elizabeth's joy. Look at the angel hanging over your guys' head. Okay, so there's a lot of divine guidance that's directing both of your guys' course. Okay, like, if you're noticing, like, I'm seeing like road construction and like pop-up road construction where you don't suspect it and people don't know how to merge properly into it, that's kind of like the analogies for what God's putting into both of your guys' path, like putting road cones up, all right, that kind of like cause you guys to merge on the same pathways at the same time. Okay, you of them could be born on the 7th, the 14th, the 24th is here, definitely the 11th, that comes out, the 9th or the 3rd. I'm also seeing the 20th, the 5th, and possibly the 26th. But okay, let's roll. Let's get into this. Let's start with your energies. What do we have on the 4 of Wands to the 7 of Wands, please? Aries and Leo. It's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire in your belly right now. All right. Maybe you know people are talking about you. Remember that, the old age adage of like, my ears are burning. Somebody must be talking about me. I think that's what's going on. With the Page of Swords to the 5 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. This here shows that they do have their eyes still set on you, even though you're withdrawing back into yourself with the 5 of Wands, because like you've had enough people treat you bad. Some of you guys have even faced a major loss in your life recently that kind of really, could be like a family member, a loved one, something like that, a major loss. And even for some of you guys, it might even have been your pet or something, but a major loss that you needed some time to reflect back on this. And what it is like something that you lost at some point in your life is far greater than anything else you could possibly lose at this point, where you're just like, I don't care. Let them think what they want to think. The 5 of Wands. You've been through enough struggles to last a lifetime, to last multiple lifetimes, okay? And it's kind of like these people don't have any bearing on your directions at this time. You're doing you, looking out for uno, dos, tres on this, okay? Some of you might be bilingual or something. I don't know, because like, I don't even speak Spanish. That's the funny part. But it's like they don't have bearings on their lives at this time, even though you do. The one in your mind is what matters to you the most. And you're allowed to get upset, Five of Wands, just as much as anybody else. Maybe you felt like people have just ignored your feelings or your emotions when you're like, I'm having a bad day today. And they're like, oh, that's great. Wonderful. You're like, did you even hear what I said? You know, that sort of a thing. Because if somebody comes at you and they're having a bad day, you try to perk them up, cheer them up, make them feel better. But it never happens for you. And you always have to try to make yourself happy, right? I'm hearing the verse Ezekiel 36:26. So God does have your back. Like he's helping to restore your heart. Okay, if you felt like you've had a heart of stone from everything you've been through, he's kind of restoring it to a heart of flesh. So somebody's having a bad day, or you've had like a bad year's, you know, that Seven of Swords shows that you've had to do the work. You've had to heal through this one on your own, okay? That is your energy. So you've dealt with a lot of deception. And the Seven of Swords, it's not bad energy. It's prioritizing and organizing. You don't want to focus on those same Five of Swords of grief forever, even though you've dealt with a lot of people that have prejudged you when they know nothing about you. And like what I'm seeing with this one here is that you're overcoming that part. All right, in traditional Rider-Waite, the Seven of Swords is that stealth top secret agent, like Maverick, that comes in under the cover of darkness to take the Five Swords of grief out of the situation, but leave two swords there to follow a divine path and open communication, okay? It's really not your fault people don't understand how to speak Aquarius. They should learn it. It's an amazing language. The Magician, you David Copperfield, you. I'm actually seeing an Aquarius that when you were younger, you wanted to be a magician or you liked magic tricks. Or remember those TV shows about the magician revealing all the secrets? That might have been like one of your favorite programs, all right? David Copperfield all over it. The Magician and the actual book too might resonate to you. So the Chariot here to the Judgment card shows that a lot of you have focused on your work. But going forward in the future, the Judgment card shows your personal life and your professional lives will both balance out so you can start Two of Swords, following and trusting your faith and knowing that not giving up on yourself was the best choice you've ever made, all right? I'm seeing an Aquarius that might be at that end point where you're just like, you know what, whatever, I give up. I'm just here now. I'm just existing. Whatever happens, happens. But God's got the rewards coming in. It's just that people and time itself take forever to catch up. God has no concept of time. We created that stuff. All right. People back in the good old days, way back then, they just focused on the sun and the moon. That was how they knew stuff was going on. Okay. So it's almost that point that once you're right at that last moment where it's like this that you're totally disconnected, that the changes start happening for you. Okay. And here's the thing is once they do start, they're going to take off faster than expected. I'm seeing for some of you, you have dealt with more runners than a Boston Marathon, right? Some of you guys even just enjoy biking, mountain biking, I'm actually seeing, okay? Now, the Chariot also shows the ultimate protection because the Emperor drove the Chariot. And that Chariot was like, that's my Chariot. It's bulletproof, right? AK-47 bullets just bounce right off that thing. And you've got more divine protection going on than you think, all right? Your them might be born on the 20th, the 27th, the 1st is here, the 15th, maybe even the 25th. That Page of Swords shows that they cannot get you off of their mind, though, okay? All right, let me go a little more. I want to see what's up with this Magician and the Chariot and Judgment, because those are major arcanas, which those are signifying major planet shifts. I'm feeling right now that Pluto and Mars and Mercury are some dominant factors, because we are in the beginning of Mercury retrograde that's approaching in a few days. But this is going to be a very different Mercury retrograde. It's the first one of positive returns, okay? When it's coupled up with planetary shifts we haven't seen since the end of the 1700s, like the last time the energies were like this, we literally founded an entire country, okay? All right? So let me see what's up with this a little bit. Granted, most empires only last 250 years, but we're not going down that rabbit hole. We'll be here all day. The Four of Wands. Oh my gosh. Archer, you are on message. When I get these repeating cards like this, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. Don't stop now. All right? Total Michael Jackson vibes. But I'm not hearing Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. I'm hearing Thriller. Oh, I like that song. It's a good song. The bass line on that's fun to play, too. But I have two Four of Wands. God really wants to confirm this and let you know that he hasn't ignored you. You haven't gone unanswered or unheard. Things are coming in your way. Hey, Carla, what's up? Things are coming your way so that they can work out, okay? I'm seeing on this one here, too, like This is an odd side note. Maybe somebody is trying to open your own like bakery or restaurant or something because I'm really focused on the cupcakes. It will show up when you least suspect it, and literally when you least suspect it. However, it's not that far down the road. This could be like literally a 4-day to 4-week forecast. You know what I mean? There's a lot of repeating fours. So if you keep seeing like 444 or angel number 444, that is something like you look at the clock every day somehow and it's always 444 and you're like, how does that keep happening? God is like doing that to make sure that you know this is approaching. Okay? You've got strong Aries energy on this too, which shows Mars is a dominant factor. Cancer and Virgo are here. Look at the 9 of Pentacles. Even God's saying, hang tight, Virgo. Hang tight, Aquarius. Hang tight, all y'all. We got this, okay? You are looking so much better than you realize that you've got eyes on you. No wonder they're Page of Swords. And when you look this 9 of Pentacles, awesome. I mean, how could they not be focusing on you? I love that for you. If you have changed up your appearance or your hairstyle, even the guys you've shaven or whatever, yeah, whatever it is, it's getting a lot of attention. Like if you're posting your best moments on social media, they're seeing it as like, oh my gosh, Aquarius is just doing amazing. Aquarius doesn't even need me. You could be born on the 9th, the 4th, the 11th, the 14th, or the 24th is here. You might even be a life path number 4. Very deep messages. You might even be noticing like sounds and noises and things in your home that you're like, whoa, is somebody else in this place? Do I hear somebody walking around? Is it's just the pipes? You've got spiritual protection literally right with you, okay? Because ghosts aren't bad. Scary movies make ghosts bad, Halloween movies and stuff like that. Ghosts are actually in a place of nice and goodness, okay? So you've got some divine protection going on your side of the fence. I think that's awesome. Okay, see, anything else you got? Anything else? Temperance. Yeah, look at you just being chill on the Knight of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, waiting for this to come in. You want this equal reciprocal relationship. You even not just with the one on your mind. You want like people, your friends, your family. And like if these people can't get you and you feel like you've wasted your time for long enough, those boundaries that you are setting, even though it's taken a minute for people to adjust and get used to them, it's working out in your favor, okay? This one here shows that like anyone who can't respect them, they can just stay talking to the wall. The bricks can be their friends, right? Some people are more comfortable where they are than where they could go. You know what I mean? It's kind of like here, those that can't respect themselves or respect you, like you don't, like you feel bad for setting the boundaries and cutting them out, but God wants to remind you that it is in your best interest. No decision that you make is wrong at that time. Everyone you've made is right for the time and what was involved in it. So even God straight up, literally, this, I'm not even channeling like a passed on loved one or anything. I'm literally going right to the boss's desk for this one. God is proud of you, straight up, okay? Strong Sagittarius energy and Capricorn on that. And also there's a lot of Virgo in this reading too, okay? The changes that are happening in the planets, even though things are going to change and you feel like it's taken a long time, once they do come into effect, all this hidden positive attention, all these eyes that are on you behind the scenes, all of a sudden are going to come to light. Okay? I love that for you actually on this one. Some of y'all might, on a side note, some of y'all might actually live in like a manufactured home community. Okay? Because I'm hearing a beeping smoke detector. You might want to check your smoke detectors, but that can resonate for anybody. And you're looking to like level up. Maybe the neighborhood's gotten rough. Or for some of you that are in an apartment or in just a community where there's an HOA, maybe that's even starting to drive you kind of crazy. And you're like, yeah, it might be time to be hitting the dusty trail and find a new place to look in that. All right. So there's some changes coming in, just like the road construction, the new home, and the level ups that'll get you there. So you do have a lot of people behind the scenes talking about you, even if you don't realize it. Either something you've said or something you've done recently, it's going to get you a lot more attention at the moment than what you currently have going on now. So if you feel like you're 9 of Pentacles on your own and just holding it together, hang tight, because enjoy the little bit of downtime, because you're going to be making waves really soon here and you're going to start getting noticed, okay? People have heard the stuff you've said. They've just been putting things in place to make it happen. I like that for you. All right, let's see what's going on in the work energy here. You're at the end of a very long and trying, just frustrating time. Okay, what do we have on the Fool card and the Judgment card? This is the work energy. All right, let's see what we got on the work home front. And thank y'all for being here too. Hey, Teresa, what's up? Hey, Cosmic Flow, how have you been? Bradley, what up? Hey, Julie, how you doing? All right, we have the Soul, we have the Fool card and the Judgment card. We have the Tower. Woo! The Two of Pentacles. Somebody lives near a cell phone tower. And the Sun card. And the Ace of Wands. A little bit of confirmation that there is somebody at work that finds you extremely well put together. Okay? Just so you know. All right? They like you a lot. But the Tower card here shows that work has been very distant. Okay? The Tower card in my tarot decks, that is the cell phone reception card. That when there's little to no communications, or you feel like you're being ignored or unheard, that you take your cell phone and you put it into airplane mode, so it disconnects from that weaker tower. Then you take it out of airplane mode so it can connect to a stronger, more closer tower, okay? This here shows that with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, some of you guys might actually be a caregiver, or even in some kind of like a medical field or something. You can even just be like a social worker, or because I'm seeing TED Talks. Maybe you've got like some kind of public speaking platform or motivational thing. On this one here, what I'm seeing though, is that you have a few incoming offers as a result of your dedication to the industry, okay? Like, because you've been focusing on your goal more than where you currently are in your life and working to bring some ideas together, this stuff here has all been being set into stone and set into place for you to get a fresh start. Could just be a straight up promotion. All right, you might even be noticing sunflowers on your path. And I'm seeing not just a field of real sunflowers, but like those decorations on like mailboxes or on homes, you know, those like the metal pinwheely type sunflower things. But yeah, this one here, you're getting to this next level and you've been working on it for a while. The Ace of Wands shows that you haven't given up on your passions, okay? And you do have some incoming offers alone that are the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that's going to reach out, give you some contacts into the industry, being like, hey, don't tell anybody, but I've got a friend. They're over here, da-da-da. You should call them. Like if you're in music, then like somebody's going to know somebody with a recording studio or contracts or talks like that, you know, a little bit that'll help you keep that passion going. Some of you guys might be a writer, and you're going to find out that so-and-so has a sibling that works at a publishing company. They're like, give me your manuscript. Let me see what you've done. Maybe you're looking into like even self-publishing, Amazon, Kindle work, just to get your work out there. For all I know, I could be talking to the next J.K. Rowling right now and not even know it. She didn't know it when it happened. She's like, who wants to read a book about a kid magician, right? You know, and then boom, what happened? That's the thing that might be coming in your way and happening for you. Sun card is Leo energy. Ace of Wands gives Aries energy. Six of Pentacles. Are you an Aquarius that can never find your remote control? Literally, I just looked at this and I'm like, it's like a remote control stuck in the couch cushions. Check your couch cushions. All right. But yeah, the passions here, when we got the Fool card on the Ace of Wands, that's mutual reciprocal energy between the two of you guys. Okay. And whatever that idea is, the stuff that you've been working on for this little plan, the dedication to it's going to pay off. You're going to be very happy going forward here. Maybe some of you guys are even looking into voiceover work. You might have just a gift for it, but you might be trying to make your own channel. You might even be wanting to get into YouTube if you're not already or something, or just like blogging, okay? Something like that gets you going forward. With King of Swords, where you can use some of your writings and like tell of your journeys, of your experiences, okay? On this one here, like maybe even like fixing up furniture or even just painting, because I'm literally seeing Bob Ross, okay? Like I'm seeing like, you know, like a happy little bush and stuff. Did you know, listen, did you know Bob Ross's paintings were like literally a flip book of an entire journey up a stream? Every single painting followed the other painting. I kid you not. Check it out. Google it. It's so cool. So if you are in some kind of an artistic field, music or art or writing, follow your dreams. Follow your goal on this one. It's going to pay off. And you've got some stuff coming in here that'll even help take you out of like the 9-to-5 sector and put you into more of a private sector on this one. Okay. I'm seeing an Aquarius that's a bit of a workaholic, but it's going to pay off dividends for you. You got some long-term money coming in on this one here as a result of all your determination, okay? All right, now, let's see what's up with the past person. What's up with this Page of Pentacles and the Justice card? That Page of Pentacles, I still feel a little bit of Virgo energy off of that. And you got Libra here too. Thanks for being here too, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for coming by. Queen of Pentacles. I like to see this Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. The Lover's card to the Queen of Wands comes out too. Now, right out of the gate, what I'm going to see here is that they have been seeing or visiting a therapist. Okay, so they're getting help for what their issues were. Because see how it says that the doctor's in on this Queen of Pentacles door that they're going to look at? And then when that couples up to the Ace, or the rewind, Eight of Wands, that shows they're talking to somebody. And they've been talking a lot about like you and like how to make things work out. Okay, so I do see they're open to this. All right, they've been getting some work. Because the biggest thing here is that in the past, they were very closed off, very defensive, always taking things the wrong way, never fully understanding you. Like I was saying earlier, rewind if you missed it, that they never really learned how to speak Aquarius. Could be a Sagittarius possibly, because what I'm seeing here is like, you would ask like how their day was, very simple, very nonchalant, just like you're thinking about them, just wanting to know that. They would come back with something like, well, you're obviously seeking attention, what do you want? You'd be like, whoa, I was just asking. I didn't mean nothing by it. I was just thinking about you. Because they never really gave their all to this, you know? Some of you guys were in a situationship and never got past that, all right? Like, for some of you, they always said they were afraid of commitment or never wanted to get into a commitment, but that was so that they could like serial date or talk to multiple people at the same time. And when you found out about that, you were like, oh, no, I don't think this is going to work out. But like, they never, even though they never really wanted to give a full commitment, they also had an equal bit of codependency. So they would smother you at sometimes, all right? Queen of Wands to the Lover's card shows that what you guys went through, this was a chapter of your journey. It was a very emotional roller coaster ride. The Lover's card is that emotional roller coaster ride. It's why it's Gemini energy. It's why Cedar Point in Ohio has a roller coaster named Gemini, because everything's energy and it all connects. That like when you guys first met, it was great. And then we'd go into bad times and good times, in and out energy, you know, hot and cold energy. And it could never really fully catch up. You know what I mean? But I'm seeing on this one here that for some of you guys, they might want to just gloss over things, you know? Somebody here had a star named after them at one point too. Thank you. You either might be born on the 6th, possibly the 8th, the 16th, 26th, or 18th, maybe even the 28th. We got the Three of Pentacles to the Emperor. Yeah, they had a bit of an ego trip going on, but it does show something about them returns. I'm even hearing the parable like God saying the Emperor wears no clothes. That sort of a thing. That story might resonate to you. But the Emperor card's squared, so they are only about 2 layers of energy away from coming in. Okay, so it's close. But the interesting thing with this Emperor card on the Page of Wands, I'm feeling a lot of Aries energy off of both of these, okay? What I'm feeling on this one is that they're going to reach out, but you're not going to get like a straight up, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's going to be like they kind of want to gloss over things, all right? Maybe this is somebody that never really fully takes responsibility for their actions. They'd rather just kind of dodge around the situation. And it's like Einstein said, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Close enough for government work. You get the drift. But what I'm saying, I love reading for you. What I'm seeing on this here is that like they're gonna, instead of like apologizing or wanting to look back on it and just, they're gonna try to just glance over the bad stuff, which I'm gonna give them like 50% point on that, because it's like they would like to focus on going forward in the future, but they don't want to take responsibility for what happened in the past. Okay, so like instead of apologizing to you, they might just be either they already have started reaching out or they will. Just to be like, oh wow, look at the awesome stuff going on in my life. Look at how great things are. Look at this thing I'm doing today. And you're like, wait a second, have we made up? What's up? I'm not sure. You know, if it's like, so, but if you do want to talk, they're open to it. Okay, especially when they do start reaching out. It's kind of like, they feel more awkward than not. Okay, I do see them still doing it or taking the chance. They might just start sending you memes or something. You'd be like, wow, it's a really cute cat meme and stuff, but are we going to acknowledge how you treated me? You know what I mean? It's like just acting like things are fine. I do see that might be their version of an apology. In full disclosure, that could be how they apologize for stuff, is like trying to just it's not so much sweeping under the rug, but being like, maybe if I just actually walk the walk instead of talking the talk and show that I'm all in, maybe that'll work. You know, so they're grasping at straws, okay, with the moon card, because they fear that if they tried anything, you would just wind up, you know, coming back out on them. You know what I mean? Okay. Moon card to the star card. Yeah, I mean, you are the focus of their attention. No wonder they took over your reading. And with that moon card, remember the moon card, those are the fears of the unknown. It's like it's fearing, with nothing to fear but fear itself. Okay. I really don't see you telling them all to pound sand or nothing like that, but they fear it. Okay. It's like kind of, it's the energy that like some of you, they may even try to ask for couples counseling. It's possible. Okay. But yeah, ask not what your tarot can do for you, but what you can do for your tarot. The star card of the Two of Cups. They knew it was time to kind of like start working on things with this one here and get you guys back onto the same page. So I do see that they're working on changing some things. All right. There is still hope for this connection if you want it. Capricorn, Aries energy. We've also got Leo. There's strong Leo energy here. This definitely could be your twin flame. And you guys are currently at that chapter in your life where they need to catch up. Could even be a little bit of like a runner, chaser, dynamic switch. You know what I mean? But yeah, Gemini energy is actually very strong too. Also Libra, okay? And you might be born on the 24th or the 26th, the 4th or the 6th possibly too. Could even be a life path number 4 or 6. With that Lover's card, if you choose to let it go forward, I see there's a possibility for it, okay? All right. Now, let's go into the new person's energy. What do we got on this new person? We got the Nine of Wands, and we got the Empress. That's Sagittarius and Libra energy. And thanks for being here, guys, too. I appreciate you. Hey, Book of Eli, what's up? What you up to, guys? All right, let's see what we've got on this here. And Aquarius, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you all are more than welcome. The reading will be posted in the November playlist over on the YouTube channel at Archer Astrology Tarot. The link's in the bio, so come on, join in and be a part of the family. We would love to have you. All right? And thank you to everybody for helping me get to the 50,000 subscribers. We are a strong family here. I love it. There we go. Finally, I was getting done self-promoting myself. Thank you. The Two of Wands, the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles, King of Cups. Right to the 10 of Cups. Whoa, so this person's in your energy too. This person got the Emperor. There's the Emperor. This person got the 10 of Cups. There's 10 of Cups. This is all just one level deep. Like you're so busy looking at your pentacles and polishing your pennies that you don't realize that everybody's like, oh my gosh, hi Aquarius, what's up? Whatever it is you've done to change yourself recently or change it up and you think, oh, nobody's even noticed this. Well, it's just me. Whoa. Okay. So like, yeah, you guys are both curious about each other on this one. The Two of Wands to the High Priestess shows that they haven't totally shown what they're feeling. Okay. And remember I mentioned this person might be rather spiritual too. This High Priestess has tarot cards. Could be a Pisces, possibly even an Aries over here on this side too. Wow, there's a lot of fire energy in your reading. That's interesting. And I do like how authentic this person is. The High Priestess doesn't, I mean, they might hide stuff or keep stuff close to themselves, but it's on a higher level of knowledge. And it is a divine counterpart to the High Priest when this comes in. So this is somebody that has been through a lot of life's experiences and have actually taken the time to learn from them. And they keep their past in the past. You won't wind up being like a rebound or like a one-night stand, stuff like that. What I'm seeing here is this is somebody that's dating with the intentions on marriage. King of Cups to the 10 of Cups. Could be a Pisces. There is strong Pisces here too. But the King of Cups only gives their heart to one person. So that's where I'm seeing the energy of them like not being a serial dater. They don't go run around with a little black book, as it were, in the day. Okay? They could be in the medical field too. So they might actually be a spiritual healer of sorts or something too. Okay? That Five of Pentacles here shows that they're hiding their feelings for you. Okay? They're keeping it to themselves. Like they might be nervous if something changes, that it would like, whoa, what would happen? Where would this go? Hey, Hummingbird. What's up, Cece? This is Taurus energy on this too. Like, so it's they aren't letting it show. But maybe it's because they don't want to freak you out. Okay? They've dealt with a lot of freaky people in the past. That's why they don't let the past people back in. You also don't have to worry about some crazy ex-girlfriend Miranda Lambert stuff showing up. Boy or girl. This is a gender-neutral reading, but you don't got to worry about it. Okay? So this person ain't showing this, but they do want something long-term with you. I think they're just not showing it because they protect their heart from love but yet they surround themselves with good people. They have a very small friend circle. They might only have those 5 people in their life, but they're all people that are on a higher level, in a place of goodness and righteousness and like kind and caring. They are actually quite generous too. Even though they give their heart to one person, they give the whole heart, okay? And this person respects their parents even too. Kind of dig that, okay? That's old Neptune energy showing up. All right, so they got like a more dreamy or lovey connection. So deep down inside, they do have a little bit of this Hallmark movie persona of what the perfect relationship is like and the perfect thing. Maybe this person grew up in a 2-parent household, and so they always actually did see or learn or know about real love, okay? Like somebody that actually like didn't see their parents fight or something, I don't know, all right? It's like they're one of the good ones, okay? It's like this is what brought you guys into each other's life, okay? It's just who's going to take the risk, you know what I mean? Some of you guys might have met online. If you've been trying online dating, this person's in your DMs, or for some of you guys, you've already exchanged messages, and you guys might be a little nervous about what's going on because you've either gone on online dates and like been totally catfished, or like you've gotten into that energy where you guys have sent a few messages, and then all of a sudden, one of you guys goes Casper, the silent ghost, and disappears, and you're left like, wow, I thought we were doing okay. This is somebody who doesn't want to do that. Some of you guys might even have met online, but not with traditional online dating. Like you met through like Facebook Marketplace or Instagram or Twitter or something. You know what I mean? Like you just show up to buy a patio table, and the next thing you know, like you're going on a date. It's interesting. You do attract some interesting energy, okay? What I'm seeing here, though, at 10 of Cups or the King of Cups, is that things will start moving fast. 7 of Wands. This card's in your part of the reading. Oh my gosh, look at, I don't think I've seen this many repeating cards in a while. 7 of Wands, the 7 of Wands. This person will protect you. They are on your level. This is somebody that's not going to let anybody speak ill of you. And they've got a little bit of a nice traditional value. They're a bit of a hybrid because they were raised on these vintage traditional values. However, they've adapted to the current times with them. So like somebody that'll hold the door open for you. Not even that, but they actually look in the place first before like the girl passes through the doorway to make sure it's safe. You know, very respectable. Somebody that can like talk business with your father and your mom will like them, that sort of a thing, okay? They are all about family. I do like that, all right? It's just a matter of taking the risk with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups right to the 6 of Wands. This is almost a complete recycle on this one, okay? This is the real deal that takes you right to a 6 of Wands victory. That's Caitlin Petty getting ready for the Country Music Awards because the Academy already called her and was like, hey, heads up, you won a lot, so you need to like bring a pickup truck for all the awards. Okay, and she's like, well, what am I going to wear? I don't know. All right, actually, this could even be you getting ready for a date night. Well, hello, Leo, looking good today, huh? All right, you're kind of like a big deal in their eyes. So you might as well start acting like it. Embrace the energy. All right, could be a Cancer, Leo, cusper. All right, could even be a Cancer or a Leo because those two are pretty much joined at the hip. All right, but yeah, with the Queen of Cups or the Ace of Cups, that's some real love. All right. Nobody loves like a Cancer. Check that out. Google it. Look it up. And the 8 of Pentacles. A little bit of confirmation that you guys might actually work together, or at least just you have similar hobbies and interests. And the neat thing about that too is that they've got a couple hobbies or interests that you might be like, whoa, I don't know nothing about that. Can you teach me more? You know, that sort of a thing. All right. That's Virgo energy too. I like that. You're the might even be born on the 7th, the 2nd, the 22nd is here. The 5th and the 15th come out. Also, the 25th is here. Straight up, even the 1st, possibly. But I dig that. All right. So, yeah, this is someone here that, like, one way or another, they want to come out of your friend or coworker zone in some capacity. All right. And, like, first, they just want to get to know you, you know? All right. But once this starts and takes off, then it's going to become pretty epic pretty quick. Okay. This is definitely somebody when they know what they want, they take the risk. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. For some of you guys, there could actually be like an actual physical distance. Maybe for some of you, it's just an age difference or like a mindset or something, okay? But yeah, the 9 of Wands just shows the only reason they haven't moved yet is because they keep their heart protected. Not that they haven't gotten over their past hurts, but they've learned from their past hurts. And they're like, I ain't just going to be throwing the heart at anybody. I want to make sure this is the real deal, okay? And if they are like a coworker or a friend or something like that, it's like they might be a little nervous in the 9 of Wands and not saying anything about it because, like, what if you say no? And then they ruin the friendship. They ruin the work relationship or something like that. But something will change on this so that you guys can wind up working together. All right. 7 of Cups. You do check all their boxes. I dig that. All right. This is a complete reset on this one. This person has been through a lot where they've been made to feel like an option. They've dealt with other stuff like that they've worked through. And this is like rising like a phoenix out of the ashes. So this person's on a more positive level. Okay. This is going to be a level like the people you haven't dealt with before with the Fool card. This is where they literally take that risk and go for it. Look at you getting ready for a date. All right. This is cool because like y'all take the risk and like, all right, let's just go for it. Let's do it. And like the Fool card is not thinking about it. It's Aries energy. It's doing it. You know what I mean? All right. So that shows some positive forward direction. And once this does take off though, like this person's going to treat you the way you deserve. I like that for you. That's awesome energy. You're might even be born on the 9th, the 19th, or the 29th, and possibly the 27th. But okay, let's go forward and see what a future influence is on the connection. This is cool. Aquarius, this is like, I think, the best reading of the weeklies so far. I mean, I know Pisces is still left to do, but this is a good reading. All right. Give me everything you got on this 5 of Pentacles to the Lover's card to the High Priest. Page of Cups, the Moon card, the 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, that takes you right into justice on the 5 of Swords with the 5 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that's going to be there and look out for you, okay? A 2 of Cups shows that this is a strong bond between the two of you guys as well, all right? This is going to be like the pumpkin to your spice, you know, that you guys can work and overcome this stuff. When the going gets tough, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, that they don't just bail, cut out, and run, but they can actually stick there with you so you guys communicate things out, and they don't take stuff over the top, all right? This here is somebody that, like, if you've dealt with a lot of runners in the past, this is somebody that sticks it out through thin and thin, all right? This is a real relationship that can go the distance, and once you come out behind those walls, those fears that they're having about approaching you, then you go forward to the 8 of Cups, which is not always just about walking away towards your 9 of Cups blessings, but it's also, the biblical tarot describes it really well. It's the ascension of Jesus. So this is like allowing you guys to rise to a whole other level that'll get you where you want to go, okay? It'll also allow you to just be yourself without having a fear of being judged for just being your quirky little self. You can embrace those quirks. The Page of Cups does show a love offer that comes out too for you guys that'll strengthen the connection between the two of you guys. And with the 2 of Cups, this shows here that if you've been waiting a long time for divine timing and you keep hearing tarot readings that are always like, patience, divine timing's at play, and you're like, how long is this going to take? Seriously. It's approaching. It's coming in sooner than you think, okay? This 2 of Cups on the Page of Cups is bringing in strong energy of Cancer and Scorpio, which is some very loving and affectionate energies. Pisces is here too. That Moon card, I'm seeing that even for some of you guys, the moon phases might be part of what affects you. Maybe for those of you dealing with a past person, like one of you guys would be in a good mood during the full moon while the other one wasn't. Then during the new moon, you guys would like rotate and you keep taking turns, okay? The new person is just going to show up when you least suspect it and you think that like there's no future hope or there's nothing that's going to come of this. Then all of a sudden, when you like 1,000,000,000% disconnected from it and really believe it's not happening, all of a sudden you sit your phone down like for the evening and you're like 5 of Cups. You're like, well, whatever. Maybe next time, maybe next lifetime. It's not going to work or nothing like that. And you sit the phone down and it goes up. Bzz, and you're like, that's odd. I've already texted everybody. Who could it be? And it's them. It's that moment that you guys go forward on this one here. You are on the verge of a major transformation that is going to finally let stuff start working out for you. All right. I love that for you. Could be a Libra or Virgo too. There's also Sagittarius and Pisces energy on this one, maybe even Aries or Gemini. A little bit of Taurus too. 6 of Cups. That 5 of Cups doesn't go away on justice. This is somebody that loves you at your worst and your best, that you're allowed to show your feelings. You don't try to always hide them, okay? I do see there could be kids in the future for you too. And if you haven't gotten flowers, I might want to buy some more 1-800flowers.com stock because you're going to be getting flowers, okay? So I do see this person has some gift giving. Even the past person, they might go with the standard route of sending you a dozen roses and being like, okay, cool, maybe we can start here. All right, so you've got a gift coming in, a straight up actual 3D physical gift. That'll be a big confirmation on the Justice card that you've done the work and you guys can level up together. This major transformation will start finally letting things work out for the both of you guys where you both learn your lessons from the pasts so that you can go forward into the future with an equal reciprocal relationship that will truly love and nurture you. With the Pisces energy on the 8 of Cups, that's where it does kind of come back around full circle, and it's walking away from the 7 of Cups, the people that made you feel like options, the tests that you always are going through, and heading towards your 9 of Cups blessings that you've waited for a long time. I like that for you. It's finally finding your forever, all right? I do see in the future, marriage and children and everything that's going on. Washing machines breaking and leaving the irons on and furnaces not working. Check your furnace filters, by the way, too. Maybe if you're in an apartment community, you've had somebody recently from like the community approach or like just doing their property maintenance, the PMs or something, all right? Because I saw a smoke detector and now the furnace filter. So it might resonate just to the Aquariuses that are in an apartment community. Okay? But this is awesome. We got to claim this for you, Aquarius. You deserve this. Something new is coming in that is just going to like just blow your mind. Even the past person returns in an energy that you never thought possible. Okay? There's a lot of Leo and Cancer on this reading. A lot of Gemini, a lot of Scorpio and Pisces. Sagittarius is here. Taurus is here. Libra. Could even be another Aquarius, possibly. But yeah, we got to claim this for you. You deserve this. Let's claim this down in the comment section. Leave a comment so we can manifest this and make it happen to bring you out of this energy that you've been in and go forward to what you've been working so hard to manifest. All right, you deserve it, Aquarius. And I know you're busy, but it only takes a minute or so. If you got a moment, even if you just leave an emoji or something down there, it helps the fam, the channel, and everything. And I do, even though it takes me a while to reply to them, I do get notified, and I read, like, and love every comment eventually. But when I read those things, I'm a transmitter. I'm the AT&T tower right downtown Nashville. I transmit right to God's desk. As you see, we literally channeled a message right from God telling you how proud of you that he is. I love that for you. Hey, Texas Realtor, thanks. And even just leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates, okay? More so than even anything about the reading, I actually want to know how you're doing. Leave a comment and let me know how things are going for you, okay? It's like been a while since anybody ever asked you how you are, okay? I don't care if it's good or bad or if you just want to vent down in the comment sections, okay? How are you feeling? How's things going, okay? And remember, this will resonate to any placement of Aquarius in your chart because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but we're all the parts of all our charts, all right? And I'm FHA compliant, so I'll read for any sign or place that desires and inquires because every part of your chart is what makes you you and so unique. You're truly 1 in a billion, Aquarius. Don't ever forget that, okay? All right. Now, let's do a couple super chats. Let's take this collective reading because you get the whole thing here on the channel. We don't do bonuses or extendeds or nothing like that. You got the appetizer, main course, and the dessert. Somebody wants to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Jason, you want to go to the Cheesecake Factory later? I know we're in other countries, but we'll figure it out. They have airplanes. All right, let's see. Aquarius, if you wind up getting asked on a date and then you're like, well, where are we going to go? And they're like, how about the Cheesecake Factory? You can be like, oh, Archer mentioned that. All right, let's go for it. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I love you, girl. Peace and love, totally. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's head over and do some super chats because we're gonna go from this collective reading for Aquarius, like Google Earth View, down to Google Street View. All right, let's see what we've got here. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, sweet, cool. I want to keep the schedule and stuff. There's only 7. I can handle that. That's cool. All right, I got y'all. All right, let's see. Let's go for it. I'm going to grab the Archer deck for these ones. Let's start with Randy. What up, Randy? All right, if she's made a decision to save the relationship, what's the holdup on reaching out? Is it fear? Okay, let's find out. Let me see. Let me see what we've got. Whoa. Okay. The 2 of Swords, which is a little bit of blind faith, justice, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups is down here. A lot of it right now is that her subconscious has made the decision. It's a matter of getting the 90% of the brain to connect to the 10% of the brain that humans use on a daily basis is what it is, okay? See how in the 2 of Swords, even though this describes like a blind faith or taking a chance and stuff like that, the 2 of Swords represents the subconscious a lot, okay? So on a 5D level, she knows there's something destined between the 2 of you guys, but with the Justice card, it's showing that it hasn't reached into the frontal lobes yet, so to speak, okay? So on a subconscious level, she knows it's good. Then we have the real-time line about like with work and everything else that's going on, she doesn't have a full time to give and commit to it. So it's that the 3D, the frontal lobes and that, they have to experience the entire stages of all the grieving process. Okay, there's no way to like short circuit it or shortcut it. Sometimes you even jump around where you go through step 1, step 3, step 1, step 7, step 8, 9, 10, 2, and a lot of back and forth as you go through that process. So it's a matter of the human body, the human brain, going through the processes that the subconscious, that other 90% of the brain, knows the final outcome is with the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, the more she free will takes her time on her journey, which none of us have. We can't be like, okay, you're good in a week, let's go. That everybody heals in their own time based on their life experiences, their childhoods, and their past. And remember the stuff she went through when she was a kid, and those guys in the past that have treated her wrong. Okay, a lot of the bad guys, bad girls energy in that, you know, her trust has been shaken with the Five of Swords. So it's not just like grieving one thing. It's like a PTSD response where one thing brings up a lot of past things. And it's like, oh, wow, if this happened with me and Randy, oh, that's why this happened with me and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. So there's a lot of that grappling with things before she makes it to the final stage of the Ten of Pentacles so she can reunite in the Ten of Cups. So her 5D knows it, and the 3D is the one that's just got to catch up to it, okay? I have noticed that, like, I don't know how much you do online, but I literally just heard that she has looked at your profile more now than she did before. Where just the curiosity of like just to reminisce. That is one of the steps in the grieving process where her mind is starting to remember some of the good times, and it's all like a slow cooker type of a thing. All right, it's like trying to like microwave a brisket that it just doesn't work out so good. But to let her do it naturally and allow her the time to go through her side of the process, usually the rewards come in much better too, and you get a really good tasting brisket. All right, so I hope that helps. Hey, Charisse. Oh my goodness, girl. Friday night just got paid. Look at, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You are so generous. Oh my gosh. This Aquarius, this reading is sponsored by Charisse. You're gonna make me blush. Oh my gosh, thank you. I know you work hard for your money. Oh my goodness, thank you. All right, let's see, a little energy check for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna see what's Dominic, right? Oh yeah, Dominique and I, okay. Week in the weekend here, okay. First week in the month. Okay, not at his place, or vice versa. Okay, gotcha. All right, post online is fun out last night. I've still been very much to meet. Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, let me see what's up for you. I gotcha. All right, let's see what we got going on both sides of the fence. The Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles. You pretty much do know he's your twin flame, don't you? Or it's part of the journey, isn't it? With the Tower card and the Page of Swords with the Empress. What I'm seeing in this one here is that, you know what it was, believe it or not, it's not out the fun party time stuff. It's about him living some of his life's experiences on this Empress to the Fool card with the World card. It's like internally he knows the direction he wants to go on this one. And the whole going out with his friends would have been the same even if you guys were straight up married. He'd still want to have some guy time, that sort of a thing on this, okay? Now, the Devil card, he's got some vices, and those are the things he entertains. In his case, it's the fact that part of him still has, like, enjoys the college life, so to speak, and being at that level, okay? And where he's currently at, he thinks he can't have that kind of a party lifestyle and have a solid relationship. And so he's, like, trying to stagger between the two of them. It's very much the twin flame energy in that I'm seeing that even though you guys are currently not, like, in the same place, you're still in a relationship. This is still part of it. It's like no different if you guys totally did live in separate areas or states and you had a connection, a relationship, but you didn't see each other every day. Very similar to that, because he's not entertaining other people. The Page of Swords here shows that he's learning some things about like what he wants from the future, and God's keeping tabs on him to make sure he's not doing anything like wrong or out of place. The thing about this is, I do see sooner than later with the King of Pentacles that he will kind of outgrow this phase, okay? I think it's one of the biggest reasons why he'd always never, like, I think he said it to you too, I can feel it, that he's like I'm not ready for a full-on relationship, or maybe we can be in the talking stage. It's like, well, okay, what are we? If we're talking, but we're not fully together, but I feel like we're fully together, what's going on? What are we? That sort of a thing. Now, he's going to outgrow that stage of his life. He's already just at that stage in his life, okay? This Tower card, God will put something in place. It could be as simple as him driving home just a little too many drinks and getting pulled over. I don't see him going to jail and DUIs and stuff like that, but like a little bit of scared straight energy where it's going to be like, okay, I got to grow up. I gotta come out of this. Because literally, he just wants guy time, but he wants it like nonstop. All right. He's never fully come to the point of wanting to adult just yet. Okay. There might even be an age difference between the two of you guys. But the thing is, by letting him do this stuff, he's going to start learning the Three of Pentacles. God's going to start showing him that this is not the outcome you seek. He'll outgrow this phase. Okay. So a lot of the energies on the weekend here, I do see for him mostly a lot of recovery. He's not doing very much this weekend. All right. And I do think he might even skip tonight. That like he's got some friends that like they're a little more harder on the partier side than him. They'll be like, let's do it again. Let's do it again. He's gonna be like, I kind of got to be in bed by 9. I'm fine, because he's starting to come to terms with that. That like, hey man, time to grow up. We got to do this. Okay. So I do see him going through some tower moments right here that he's got to process this weekend. All right. You're in an Empress energy with the Fool card. So the stuff you're manifesting, especially as we approach Mercury retrograde to bring him back in, will work in your favor. So stay positive for sure, and definitely watch your law of correspondence, like how you say what you say. Your words matter a lot right now, Charisse, and that like, I hope he figures this stuff out, or I hope he comes back. Be like, I can't wait for him to come back. I can't wait for him to figure this stuff out. This is going to be great. That sort of thing. And God hears that stuff. Okay. All right. And thank you for the super chat too. You are awesome. I love you, girl. Okay. He seriously don't know what he's missing out on, but he won't for long. He'll be back. Mercury retrograde is going to be, this is going to be an interesting Mercury retrograde, y'all. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned for this one. All right. Bonjour, mom. What is up? How are you doing, hon? All right. The Aquarius needs to know if the Aries is coming back. I did have a lot of Aries energy on the returning on the past person in the reading too. So let's tap in. Let's see what's up. There were a lot of Aries energy on that past person. Page of Wands. The Two of Cups. Oh, hold on. What was that one? 8 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, he actually is. Queen of Pentacles. I do see him working on the ideas right now, too, with the 8 of Swords. The only reason he hasn't done it yet is because he's doing a bit of overthinking again, where he's planning it with the 8 of Swords. He's had the time to reflect back on himself and do that part of the job, okay? So the Aries will return back. Divine timing coming in, Page of Cups or Page of Wands energy. I'm feeling a little Sag energy. I'm thinking Sagittarius season. Okay, I know it's a little further off down the road, but we're already in Scorpio season. All right, we're only like a week or two away from the start of Sagittarius season, so it's not that far down the road. Ace of Pentacles, which is also Capricorn energy that comes in, does show that there's a chance here that he'll apologize. The Ace of Pentacles is slower moving. It's the slowest moving ace in the tarot, so it's taking him a minute. I mean, you're almost Knight of Pentacles at this point, but he's moving faster than that. He's in first gear, okay? So yeah, with the Two of Cups, your divine timing is almost played out for a return on this one. And I think you guys can work it out too. All right. A lot of the balance for him is going to happen around the 19th too, because the cardinal signs are going to experience a bit of a Freaky Friday thing with the shift of Pluto into Aquarius, in that like Aries is going to start feeling more like Libra. Libra is going to start feeling more like Aries. And those two signs got a lot out for them, because they're also where the North and the South nodes are right now in this cycle. And even the nodes have a habit of retrograding during their cycles. Okay. So Aries is going to feel more Aquarius, or no, rewind. So, there you go. See, told you. More Libra. Libra is going to feel more Aries. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of that, like 1 minute he's in, 1 minute he's out. And he's going to finally be like, just go for it. It's like Cameron from Ferris Bueller. That I'm going to go, I'm going to go, I'm going to go, I'm going to go. All right. Cancer and Capricorn are going to go through the same thing too. For the past 15 years, Cancer hasn't been able to find love. All their love stuff has been rough. Then for the past like 15 or so years, Capricorn's had issues with their money and their finances. They're going to Freaky Friday, where all of a sudden Capricorn starts getting like love and everything, and all of a sudden Cancer starts making money. All right, so there's some very interesting energies going on with Mercury retrograde and Pluto going into Aquarius at the same time. That'll turn your Aries into a bit more of a lovable Libra than like a fiery ram. Okay. And that's a big catalyst that's going to help with this. And that's on like that stuff all really hits by the 19th, which then we're only a few days away from Sagittarius season too. Okay. All right. Angel Eyes, what up, darling? All right. What's up, AE? Are any of your ancestors Egyptians or Incas? Woo. Let me find out. I like doing spiritual transmissions. Let me see. Let me see. King of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. I do feel a little bit of the Inca tribes off of this here. I think that's a bit. I don't feel as much on the Egyptian side. However, I feel Aztec energy off of it more than the Egyptians, okay? So there's still a little bit of like the pyramid energy, so to speak, on this one with that Four of Pentacles, okay? But I'm actually seeing more that you, like your ancestors were of more of like, they were more in the Americas, the North and the South Americas, like a straight up indigenous Indian tribe, okay? They really fended for themselves. They lived amongst the wild, so to speak, okay? So if anything, they'd be closer to an Incas tribe, but I'm actually seeing more of like an Aztec to a Native American thing. Like, hold on, I'm curious about that Four of Pentacles. Hold on. Five of Swords. Yeah, y'all ancestors were warriors. You had a lot of relatives in your past that were in like wars like Vietnam and Korea and the world wars and stuff, because you've come from a long line of fighters, like warriors, you know, that stuff. Five of Swords, right? That they always gave their all in their places of battle, and they always fought the good fight all the way till the end, okay? Like literally a lot of the energies around the time of Columbus coming in, when they tried to like force Thanksgiving turkey down all the Indians' throats, you know? Like I'd see, like you guys were the rebellions ones. They'd be like, I don't want your turkey. We don't need this. What in the world? We eat every day. Why we have festival? You know, because you take our land, that sort of thing. But yeah, no, I put you closer to the Indicas more than anything, or the Incas more than anything. But yeah, you have a lot of like straight up Native American tribe. Okay, hope that helps. Any messages for her? Any messages for your great granddaughter? Hierophant, you know much. Go forward. Okay, I'm really not channeling. That's just me being silly. I'm just being a dork. You have greater knowledge inside than you know. Trust in your intuition, trust in your strong gifts, because you're being guided by many past ancestors, that the knowledge of 1,000 past lives helps you on your journey every day, okay? You're smarter than you give yourself credit for, all right? I knew that. I know you're smart, all right? Love you. You should have a drink this weekend too. I can't believe I'm endorsing that, but like maybe you need a wine Saturday. Pick your favorite movie, pop that in, and just enjoy it. Because I got a feeling you might actually have something to do on Sunday night. Something tells me you got something to do on Sunday night. Okay? You'll be happy about it too. Okay, Lazine, what's up, Lazine? How are you doing? All right, what is up? What's up with Lazine's Gemini? What's up with her Gemini's feelings? What's up with Lazine's Gemini feelings, please? The Hierophant. Ooh, stubborn Gemini, isn't he? Star card, Eight of Pentacles. Even right now, he is really like, just work. You think he's doing fine. So full disclosure, I'm being told that you're watching his social media and stuff. That's fine, whatever, no big deal. It's harmless. With a star card, he's really focusing on himself right now, okay? His current feelings are that he's not where he wants to be in his life. For some reason, he wants you to think he's doing really good too. That's the wild part, okay? Like whatever circle of friends you run with, he knows what people to say what to. So there's a little bit of chess playing or manipulation on the energies, because then in the end of the evening, he goes home all by himself and thinks about the past and thinks about you two and the photos and the phone and everything. All right. I do see right now his current feelings are that he needs to work on that. That's literally what he's saying to himself. I got to stop feeling this way. Why do I keep doing this? You know, why am I trying to front? The Hierophant does show that he'll come around, because he is trying to get advice. Like he's like, you are like a soft spot in his energies, and he keeps bringing you up, even though he doesn't publicly show it. There's one friend that he keeps talking to. Actually, it's a coworker, okay, that he's bringing you up, that eventually is going to say, look, you talk about Lazine every day. Why don't you just do something about it? Which would lead us towards the Page of Cups, okay? So without even knowing it, you got a friend that's helping you. All right, Gorilla. What's up, Gorilla? I know I always say your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call you G. All right, let's see. What's coming up for you in November? Let me give you a 30-day outlook. Let's see what we got. Thanks for being here, too. I missed you. How you doing? You doing okay? Give me a 30-day outlook. 30-day outlook for Gorilla. What do we got for G? 30-day outlook. Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, Temperance, Three of Pentacles. First thing I'm seeing here is that November will actually help relieve some of the frustrations and the stress that you've been feeling lately, okay? And this isn't just about the one on your mind. it's you'll find a little more peace and tranquility in the energies with the Knight of Wands. You might also have have an invite to a I don't know, a dinner, a party, or an event. I see you actually having to travel for this though. Maybe you're working on making some travel plans coming up, or you will be, to get with that Temperance card. I also actually see there's a party that you've been thinking about going to, or you'll get invited to one. Like, so you got like I'm seeing a family type of a function coming in, plus a work function. Now that Three of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is going forward is that you will actually find or discover a discrepancy in the workplace, and you're going to bring it up to somebody, and you'll actually will be kind of like honored a little bit for it. You might even get a promotion. Okay, like I'm seeing loss prevention work or something too. So you got a couple things that'll change on the Three of Pentacles. Your money will get a little better too. You're going to find out you paid too much on something, and that you get a little bit of some money back. That's just a little bit of a bonus that you'll be like, oh, wow, that's cool. Very neat. Okay. And you've got two main functions that you're going to be going to. At least one of them involves traveling. All right. You got the Ten of Pentacles to the Six of Wands. What I'm seeing here too is that the one that's been on your mind for a minute will start to balance out on their side of the fence too. I don't see communication cards yet to like be able to pin down a date. Totally possible you'll hear from them in the month of November. If you don't hear from them, they're at least getting closer to that point that as we enter towards like December and that the time's getting even better. So a lot of stuff is getting set into place to help like everything on all three of your main fronts, your personal life, your work life, and your love life to come around. So it's not so much of like an instant light switch gratification, but a lot of the little pieces of the puzzle are starting to come into place throughout the month of November. Okay. All right. So I do hope that helps. And then Jen, anything you need to hear? Let me find out, Jen. What's up? How are you doing, darling? What's up, Jen? All right. Anything Jen needs to hear? Anything Jen needs to hear, God? What do you got? Oh, hey, what's up, Healer Perez? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Welcome to the fam. The entire Aquarius reading is available over on the YouTube channel. Hey, Kesha, what's up, Mod? OG Mod Squad's in the house. The Queen of Cups. Actually, the first thing I'm being told to tell you that you need to hear is that they do still love you. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords shows with the Chariot here that more than once recently they have said to somebody, either a parent or friend, somebody, that they have said, you know what? The worst decision I made was walking away from Jen. I really should have just stuck it out. They're like, we could have overcome this. Maybe I didn't give Jen a full chance. Maybe if I'd opened up differently and shown some more love, we wouldn't be where we are now, you know. And with that Queen of Pentacles, they might look like they're doing great, but look at them at night when they're home thinking about you. Even though this Page of Pentacles is like looking up at that sunflower, I see it's them like laying on their bed or on their couch, looking through their phone, being like, man, it didn't have to go this way. Because it was that last fight was a rough one. And they still remember it, okay? And they still keep finding little notes or little trinkets of stuff that brings up memories, you know? It's kind of like, no matter how long you two are apart, what you need to hear or know on this one with the Chariot and the Queen of Cups is that you did change their life. They still think about little things you said. They still think about little things you did. Some of the stuff that you did, they still do because you taught them a lot of stuff. You've gotten into their life and you'll be in their energy for the rest of it. You did change this person. They became a better person because of you. And regardless of how long it takes their free will to come around to this here, a lot of times they get in the feelings that you're just better off without them, and that they deserve to be alone. They deserve to be sad. They deserve to be suffering. And it's almost like you live on in their honor, okay? Like a what would Jen do type of an energy. You know what I mean? That on this Queen of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, especially when they're rewind, Nine of Swords. It's those times alone in the evening. It's why, oh, you had a weird dream about them recently. It's in like a dream of you and them on a bridge, and they have your cell phone or something. And I'm seeing like somebody with blonde hair. That's weird. But that's what you said when you woke up too. God's like, we just wanted you to know at that moment the reason that dream went down the way it did was because they were thinking of you. At that little moment you had that weird dream, they were on their phone. Don't care what hour of the day or night it was. If you woke up at like 1:30 in the morning and you're like, whoa, that was a weird dream. At that moment, they were still up with the Nine of Swords, playing Caitlin Petty, staring at the ceiling on repeat, while looking through their phone at stuff that reminded them of you. And that's why you dreamt about them, because that energetical cord between you guys won't be broken because of how much you changed each other's lives. There's still some things that you do or say that was like stuff they did, you know, and that bond can't be broken. And regardless of how long it takes for them to get to this 10 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles energy, it does show they'll get there with the Chariot card, okay? You guys can make it through this one, all right? So I hope that helps. And thanks to Jen. Thank you. Okay. And everybody, thank you very much for being here. Thank you all for the donations and the super chats. Charisse, especially. Every one of you guys, okay? Thank you so much, though. But I really appreciate you. You guys are all so generous, okay? And Aquarius, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I totally love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got today for Aquarius. As always, we appreciate your divine direction, protection, and guidance. And please and thank you. Help manifest this for Aquarius, because Aquarius deserves to be happy too. Okay? Acts 24:20. I won't quit until we're all happy. That's why I'm in this lifetime. All right. Until next time, Aquarius, I'll see you then. All right? I'll see you Sunday nights for the All Signs live 6:30 p.m. And TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all you guys, come on over, be part of the family. Everything that you want to check out is it's all in the November playlist for you. All right? Take your time. Stay a while. We got room for everybody, so make it crowded. Okay? Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I'll see you later, Aquarius.